I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So please like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. I don't know, I just got kind of nervous there for a second, but the reason why I hesitated is because I saw myself doing my intro, like what was coming up, which obviously I know what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do because I do that every video pretty much, but it's not just about that. It's about seeing things happen before they happen. It's psychic visions, but not just readings and full-on psychic messages for this person, that person, even yourself. It's just see, I want to say it's more along the lines of seeing a few seconds to minutes ahead of where you're currently at, and then walking right into it. So I don't know if that makes any sense. It might to some of you. That could be like a new gift of yours or just an experience that you're having, because that's been going on a lot. And I wasn't going to come on here and talk about that part. There is something else I want to mention. And before I dive into anything, I heard, before I hit record, what was it? If you choose, something about if you choose to see it, you'll understand. If you choose, you'll understand, or you'll know if you choose to see it. So there could be something going on around you or coming up where it's like you'll have full understanding of the situation, someone's intentions, whatever's going on, if you choose to see it. Because I do talk about that a lot with getting warning messages, or you just have a feeling. Like a good example of this I've used before, which is true. It's happened many other times, but this is like kind of a big thing. When my daughter was pregnant, before she even found out, Spirit was telling me she was, and I'm like, no, I chose not to see it, even though I was being shown it. So with that coming up, that message, I feel like there's something here that's going on, or I feel like something's going on but coming up at the same time. But then again, I was also talking about being ahead of the game, like seeing what's going to happen right before it happens. Like, for example, it was a total fluke too. I was just watching a YouTube video, and it wasn't anything significant. It wasn't a reading or anything, and my hand slipped, but right before my hand slipped and changed the video, it was a total accident. I don't believe in accidents or coincidences or anything, but anyways, in my mind, I heard the veil is thinning, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, my hand slipped, and this video came on about closing portals and stuff, and different symbols and sigils and things like that to use for stuff like that. Regardless of what the video was fully about, it was like it's all coming together, because I was talking about picking up on something that's going to happen just a few seconds or a minute or so later, and then it does. I said, I heard in my head, the veil is thinning, and that was something that person had said right off the bat in the video, but not about it thinning completely, but that was in their verbiage. So it was like, I don't know, it's like knowing what somebody's going to say before they say it, or what they're going to say next, what they're going to do next. It's predictive, that's for sure. Okay, I don't know why it's coming up like that. Maybe it'll make sense. Because there's a lot of things that just seem to be coming together. So that could be going on for some of you, where you're connecting the dots, or finally having a better understanding of your spiritual gifts and abilities, or just of a situation, of why things are unfolding in the way that they are, why things are even happening around you in a certain way. Because, sometimes when situations aren't that pleasant, it can seem like, what's the point of this? And we don't always see the point or why that shit happens until we look back. But this isn't about looking back. This is about realizing why those things are happening even in the moment so that you can navigate through it properly. And maybe you didn't look at situations and people and stuff in this way before, because this feels like a new perspective. It's not a new mindset, but it's a new approach to what's going on around you and why things happen. Okay. I don't know, someone's putting shit together, basically. There's an understanding, ultimately, is what I want to say there. I feel so like, I don't know why. It's not like the energy's bombarding me or anything. Because I felt kind of jittery, like what's going on? So if there was a lack of understanding with something in the past, I feel like it's making more sense now, but you're understanding energies more too, like different sensations, why you feel what you feel when you're around certain people or in different areas and whatever. There's just more of an understanding. Okay, so for some reason, okay, I'm gonna start with a little dream sequence, even though I pulled a card and it makes sense with what should I do first? That's how I feel right now. What should I do first? What should I say first? Are you looking for direction? Because if you're seeking answers and praying for answers or clarity or whatever, you're actually receiving it if you choose to see it. You're receiving the messages, the answers, if you choose to see it. Something's right in front of someone, and it doesn't appear to be. Okay, so I will start with the dream. So, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to talk. My throat my throat chakra is going. Anyways, there is a significance with chakras as well. So I don't know if you guys are working on aligning your chakras, doing meditations, or if it's just hitting, this energy is hitting in certain areas of your life. Stability is like a main energy here. So anyways, I'm not gonna say the whole dream, but it was so weird how the way I woke up to this. Like, okay, I was standing out back of my house, and we have like a shit ton of raspberry bushes. Not all of them are fruitful, they're just taken over. I tried to cut them down, and because I did that, the pruning, it made them grow really well, just saying. So it's like when you're trying to get rid of something, sometimes chopping away at it, or when you try to fix, no, it's not even try to fix something. When you try to get rid of something, sometimes it can expand and get bigger. Why do I want to say it like that? Maybe it'll make sense. So anyways, because that's what happened with the bushes. Like, I was slowly pruning them back so that I could dig them up, but I stopped. There's signs and everything. I'm saying this for a reason. So it's like something's unfinished. You started something but didn't finish it, and now it's taking over, because the bushes definitely are. There needs to be more of a follow through with whatever this is. I almost feel like if you're gonna start something, you need to finish it. You need to follow through with it. It could be a project or anything like that, but it feels bigger than a project. It feels like, I don't know, for some reason I'm thinking of the portals, which is probably why I accidentally clicked on that video. So like, say you open up the channels of communication to talk to somebody from the other side, and then you don't close out the session, or I don't know, something gets interrupted, it can fester out of control. I'm not saying any of you did that, but it's making me think of stuff like that. Like, if you're gonna do something, be committed to it. Don't half-ass whatever this is, because it feels significant. Like, you might regret not following through with whatever this is. It does feel spiritual in a sense, because I was talking about how the veil is thinning. So it's like opening a doorway. It's like once you open this door, you're not gonna be able to fucking close it. So be prepared and follow through. So some of you might be like trying to open yourselves up. And I do want to say be careful with that, because once you see something, you can't really unsee it. You know what I mean? This is like, it's a spiritual door. And I'm saying this for a reason, because we have Rainbow Bridge. It's the bridge, but it's reminding me of the Rainbow Bridge, and it says there's a little blurb in there, but that's about connection. And the one thing that stood out to me in this book, is probably the only thing I'm going to read on here, is Go Deeper part. It says the burning rainbow bridge of Norse mythology, which connects basically the spiritual realm to the Muggle world. That's pretty much what it is. Just to sum it up without going into details on that, because it's not about Norse mythology, it's about a connection. It's like once you open this connection, if you're brave enough to cross the fiery bridge, because the rainbow bridge in Norse mythology is made up of magical fire, like it's a burning bridge to scare away giants and stuff, to scare away those who don't deserve to cross the bridge. You know what I'm saying? That might be why I'm saying be careful. It's not just be careful what you wish for. We do have that here. But it's be careful what doors you open, because some can't be closed. And some people might get stuck on this bridge. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who, you know, you can freely go back and forth. The fire didn't scare you. Like, you have this open connection. But it's making me think of the lack of understanding, where certain energies can make you scared, freak you out, you know, because not all energy is good. Not all entities are good, basically. There's like, it's almost like if you get through the fear factor, if you're committed to this and you overcome these fears, then you'll be able to fully see, whether we're talking spiritually or not. But yeah, something along those lines. That's why I wanted to say that. So there's a strong connection here, not just between you and another person, but between you and another realm, between you and spirit, source, what have you, the other side. Because hello from the other side. And like I said, once you cross this bridge, or you open that door, it's one you can't close. Oh, portals and stuff. The sigils to close portals. This is one you can't close. Because actually that's something the woman was talking about, is there are certain portals you just can't close, because for different reasons. And it's usually not ones that you open yourself, but this feels like once you're open to this, it's open. Okay, so I don't know. Anyways, there's that. But I wanted to talk about the dream I had, which is, I'm not going to say it all. It was just really weird, the way that it came in. And the part that stands out the most to me is there's this woman, and I've seen her before. I swear to God, I've seen her before. I don't know if I actually know this person, or if I've just seen her online, or, you know what I mean? Like, she was like a blonde woman. Actually, her hair looked like mine, but it was pinned straight, no layers. It was same color, basically. And she didn't look like me in the face, though. And she was standing out by the raspberry bushes out back of my house, the ones I was talking about. She was just standing there, and she was wearing this blue sweatshirt. And it's the same sweatshirt that I got when my friend Joe passed away. I got a few of his sweatshirts. Well, that was one of them. And I gave that to my sister, because she knew him too. And that color, she likes that color anyways. So this woman was wearing that sweatshirt. And she brought spiders with her. Like, wherever she went, there were spiders. They weren't attacking me or crawling on me. I wasn't scared of them. I noticed. I was like, why are there spiders everywhere around you? Like, what is this about? It could be a warning, because they can represent a warning. They can also represent feminine energy, a level of connectedness. But looking at the woman, it's like I recognized her, but I knew she was somebody else. Like, okay, you look familiar, but you're not who you're showing me you are. I know you're someone else. So it definitely could be a warning. Someone could be wearing a mask, or through some type of spirit communication for someone, probably not for everyone. They might think they're speaking to one person when they're actually speaking to another. So just keep that in mind. But it feels like it's like showing up in a different form. And it's weird because it feels like, okay, I was just having a conversation with someone today about, you know, retrogrades and stuff like that, and like going over the past and letting go and healing things. Well, if you think about a bridge as well, regardless of retrograde, it could be a connection between two people. Is that bridge on fire? Was it burned down? Does somebody want to rebuild a bridge to you? You know what I mean? Like rebuild some type of connection. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you decide. And it's not just about spiritual things. It's about between people, because just because somebody returns and apologizes doesn't mean that you need to be connected to them, doesn't mean they need to be around you, because it was just not making sense to me, the fact that be careful what you wish for is here with harmony, because I was like, what is that about? Harmony, balance, peace, happiness. It's like reconnecting, making good with another person, just creating that sense of balance. Like, don't allow people back into your world just because you want to keep the peace, just because you just don't want to cause problems, or, oh, well, just, it'll be better this way kind of thing. Not necessarily. Because someone is not who they claim to be. Someone's going to show up in one form, but there's someone else. Like, you know who they truly are. Don't reconnect with whoever the hell that is what I want to say there. But anyways, music could be significant because we do have song lyrics. Someone's mother as well, or a mother figure, someone who is a mother. Alright, give me more on this, please. Sorry if the beginning was really confusing, because it's the way that things come in sometimes. It's just like it comes in all at once, and I try to like gather my thoughts on how I'm gonna say it. In the end, it usually makes sense regardless, if it's supposed to. If it doesn't make a lick of sense, sounds like nonsense to you, it definitely isn't for you, you know. The color orange could be significant here. Someone could be a hunter, so I don't know if they go hunting in the fall and whatnot, or whenever. We have fish, which is usually about money. There's a financial connection here. I don't know if there's a financial connection between you and this person, or if this person wants to come in to connect with you to like partner up with some financial endeavor or not. There's money here. Something to do with fast money, quick money. Making money fast. A lot of times when people make quick money, it's probably illegal. Fast money. This is not for everyone, but there's someone in this energy who might be making money off from, like, I'm gonna leave it at like OnlyFans or something. Use your imagination, even if they're doing it somewhere completely different. Quick money, fast money, getting paid for yeah, passionate interactions, even if it's just with one person. So prostitution, basically. I don't really want to use all these words on YouTube, but you know what, I gotta be point blank with it, because someone either wants you to do that, or that's what they're doing, or they will. It's quick, or they did. Quick money. It's like, I need money. Okay, I'll do this. I mean, a lot of times people with bad habits, you know, will sign up for shit that they really wish that they didn't have to do because it supports their habit. But, you know, it can happen for other reasons too when people feel down and out. I don't know if there's anyone from your past that either did that and you're aware of it, or if you yourself did that with a specific person. I wouldn't harmonize with them. I wouldn't like make friends. I wouldn't open that fucking door. I don't know why, but it's coming up for someone. That's definitely not for everyone. That's kind of a specific message, just saying. Yeah, someone got paid for like favors or something. XXX favors. On the ridge. Ridge. That word. I don't know if that's like a literal ridge, like, or name of a road or something. I'm trying to get rid of you. Okay. I'm trying to get rid of you. Hopefully not literally, you know, like in a kind of way. I don't know what that. I'm trying to get rid of you. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Well, whatever this is frozen, and it's not moving forward. Your advice here is to not move forward with anyone in that energy. I'm just going to say someone is not who they claim to be. But you see who they are. Okay, I just put like a pit in my stomach because it actually kind of freaked me out when I just saw it in my head. Like when you're looking at anyone, a person, just say a person, and you see them all, you know, nice, friendly, everyone loves them, whatever. They have that good mask on. And most people fall for that mask. Like this is probably someone who is well respected, well known, even if they're not online or anything. It could just be within a community. But what freaked me out was seeing the image of that everybody else sees, but I got like a glimpse of this like evil face, like a demon basically, which would just be a symbol. I'm not saying this person's demonic or anything. I do feel like they have some inner demons, you know what I mean? But that would kind of freak you out if you're just like talking to someone and then you're like, oh my God, I just saw who you are. Ah. That's what I'm feeling here. Something ended because you saw someone's true colors. They might be puzzled by this, like, why don't you talk to me anymore? Why, you know, where'd you go? You know someone's true colors. More than one person. It's reminding me of a movie. I swear to God, there's a movie like this where their faces glitch into like a demonic, creepy face. Like when the main character or whatever looks at people, you see like the human form, and then you see what's underneath, and they're like, oh my God, like, are you possessed or something? No, whoever this is not possessed. That's just their true form. That's like a warning. Like, this person is not who you think they are. That's what it is. It's a warning. Confused, perplexed, conflicted. You might have been conflicted over this. What did I say in the beginning? You'll see. No. You'll know if you. What did I say? Like, you'll see if you look? No. Whatever I said in the beginning. When you. I'm gonna get stuck on it. It's like once you see it, you can't unsee it, is what I want to say. But I don't know, you're seeing somebody's true colors. Could be with a man, or maybe you are a man. I'm just saying he. I'm saying he. I'm seeing the word he. Okay, this reading is going to tick me off. I don't even know if I want to do it. Longing. Someone's longing for you. God. They might only be longing for you because their life feels boring and stagnant, but whoever this is, I feel like, I don't know, there's someone in this energy that is not on the up and up, and they have money. And you could see right through the facade here. Distance, family. I mean, you could have family at a distance, or they're distancing themselves from their family. They want this information to stay as far away from their family as possible. But someone could be at a distance. I don't know, whatever fuck shit somebody was up to, maybe you're in the know about it. I mean, I feel like you are in the fact that you can just sense someone's true colors, but I feel like you actually know something pretty damning or damaging. And they want you, this, whatever, as far away from the people they know. Like, I don't want anyone, no, they can't know kind of thing. Secret admirer. It's just the most just weird energy. Whoever this is paying attention to you, or whoever knows whoever the hell this is. It's giving me stalker vibes, even if it's just online creeper crap. But it doesn't make sense to me, because if this person wants to keep you, this information, all of it, as far away from the people they know, their family and whatever, why the fuck are they checking up on you? Why are they still in your energy? Because that's usually how people get caught up in shit, is when they get sucked in. When they get sucked in. I don't know. I don't feel like you're sucked in, though. I mean, hell, if this person's partnered with somebody, it would be like, why are you watching so-and-so all the time? Why are you looking them up? That's how people get caught, you know what I mean? But regardless, it's like, if they want to remain at a distance, why the hell are they in your energy? That's all I want. They're admiring you from afar. It might drive them nuts, because you don't want nothing to do with whoever this is. They're seeing that you're being bold. They're checking up on your relationship status. An ex might be checking up on your relationship status, see if you're with somebody. For some reason, I don't feel like this is your ex, though. So for whoever this message is for, it's not someone you, like, actually dated. There could have been some type of connection there, but this bridge caught on fire. Yeah, stalker. They're watching and wishing. Be careful what you wish for. You might need to get a restraining order against this person, especially if they decide to come towards you. I don't think they have yet, and I don't even know if they will. They might. This is the type of quote-unquote stalker that they're not going to knock on your door and be like, oh, hey, remember me? They're not going to be that bold. They're going to run into you at the store because they know that you're going to be there, or wherever. You know what I mean? Like, this person probably knows your routine, or they're trying to figure it out. But this would be a unplanned, impromptu, oh my god, fancy seeing you here thing. No, they knew you were going to be wherever the hell they're going to see you. That's how this person would interact with you. It would be in a casual, nonchalant way, like, oh, this was not planned, but it was planned. It's a plan. Yeah, they're stalking you. I don't know, something about locations. So on your devices and stuff, make sure your locations are turned off. Because I don't think this person has like Life 360 on you or any of those things. This feels like someone who might be tech savvy, or have hacker capabilities, or they know someone who can hack systems. not just a device, because this would be like someone's cloud, you know what I mean, where you don't have to actually have their device. You can hack whatever from a distance. From a distance. But anyways, so if you have like your location turned on in certain apps or on your phone, they'd be able to see where you were through hacking, through your cloud or however the hell that works. Because I'm looking at it as cyber stalking, and most people don't post their locations online anymore. I mean, some people still do on Facebook and shit, but for the most part, people are more cautious about that, because there was a lot of problems when people were initially tracking their whole fucking day online, you know what I mean? I don't feel like any of you are doing that, but someone can track your location if it's turned on your device. Or they did that in the past, but I kind of feel like it's something that someone can do. And you wouldn't even know, like, you know how you get those warnings when somebody uses like your Netflix or whatever on a different device, and it says, this device from blah, blah, blah is using your account, or if somebody tries to log into one of your accounts or email, it will say, even if it's you on a different device. For some reason, I feel like you could have gotten warnings like that in the past and didn't know where it was coming from, maybe change your passwords or something, but this feels like you wouldn't even be alerted. Like, you just wouldn't know. Like, it would be, the way in is like using the back door. There's this like 80s movie where this kid's a gamer and he's like loading all the codes. I can't remember what it's called. War something, I don't remember, but anyways, he's loading all the codes, and one of the geek guys was, because they're all like computer nerds and shit in that movie, was like, we can get in through the back door, which is like going around an encryption. As he said, when he creates programs, this is in the movie, when he creates programs, he always has like a simple password or a backup to re-access the account, the thing, the game, the whatever he made that nobody else knows about. So there's like a back way through a system. It's like sneaking in, which is what hackers do. They sneak in. So someone might be smart with shit like that and know, or they can pay someone to do that. Just be careful. Just be careful. Alright, give me one of these. I mean, somebody might try to break in or get into somebody's home through the back door as well. It feels like sneaking around energy, because I don't want to be seen. Well, I mean, that makes sense with the dream, because the person looked like one person, but I knew it was somebody else. That can happen online too with catfishing shit, where you use somebody's photo and it talk to who the fuck ever, and it would feel like somebody doing that to you or to someone who just can see through this shit. And it's like, I know I'm looking at this picture, but you sound like so and so, or I know that's not you, but how do I prove it? You knew that whoever was talking to you, was somebody else. They weren't who they claimed to be. It's really what I want to say. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. You have changed quickly. You've grown. I feel like you are trusting in the process of this, and you're trusting yourself. Even if it's confusing, even if it seems like you're crazy. Like, everyone's gonna think I'm nuts for thinking this. Like, yeah, right. But you're right. This is making me think of when victims aren't believed. because, you know, they got a stalker or whatever, and it's like, so-and-so ain't bothering you. What are you talking about? It's all in your head. And then, you know, the worst of the worst happens, and it's like, oh, it wasn't all in their head, was it? No. Something creepy like that. There's someone who's unhinged here, and what you see within that person, their true colors, is the truth. It's not, you're not unhinged. Something's going on here. Holy moly. Why can't we get, like, happy messages? Like, seriously. We will. Walking unscathed. You are fortunate. You are fortunate. They need to put, like, commas and periods in here. Whoever created these, I don't know, their grammar's not that great. Anyways, you are fortunate. Trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. Or you will be. A trap was laid out for you. You're too smart to fall for this shit. Something to do with a walking. I feel like you were supposed to walk right into a trap and you didn't, but you could, like, you know, walk at night or during the day or early in the morning or whatever, like go for walks for exercise, just for fun. It's funny. I just heard the name Theodore, and then I saw the word Ted, because I was thinking, like, Theodore, Teddy, Ted. You just missed Ted Bundy. Just saying. I don't know. I feel like you bypassed, or you're going to bypass, a very scary situation. Pay attention to what you see and what you feel. That's why I said that in the beginning. Okay, for whoever this is, it's not for everyone. It's a warning for a reason. It's for someone. In the beginning, I was talking about being like a few seconds to a minute ahead. Like, that's been happening to me a lot lately, and it's probably happening to some of you. It's in this energy, but it's an example of, like, maybe that's happening now to give you the confidence to trust in it, because you're getting confirmations on stupid things, you know, things that don't matter. Like when I said the veil is thin in my head, that's what I heard. And then I randomly clicked on a video by accident, and that was one of the first things the person was talking about. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that already came up. Or I've been watching a lot about death lately. I don't know why. But anyways, I have morbid curiosity regardless, so that's just who I am. Anyways, it was about, I don't know, there's this one case where this kid drowned, but they didn't start off with any of that. I didn't know any of the background story, and in my head I heard he was found in the pool. And then 2 seconds after I heard that in my head, the person said he was found in the pool. And I'm like, okay, why am I, like, predicting these little things? Do you know what I mean? Like, why is it coming up for me before it happens? If you're thinking that and wondering it, it's to train your brain to listen, to pay attention to the details, to pay attention to what's coming to you, because you need to, so that you avoid a trap. You don't get suckered in by someone. It's someone. Don't look at all that's bright and shiny and glittery. I can't talk. Whatever. Shiny and gold. This is not a bridge you want to fucking cross. Because you'll be crossing the rainbow bridge if you deal with this person. We don't want to do that. Spiritual retreat. Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. Yeah, so maybe spend some time alone and really, like, I don't want to say focus, because I don't want anyone to, like, overthink, but maybe meditation needs to happen here. But regardless of that, this is making me think of nobody else's energies around, no people around. Just maybe go for a walk and just kind of allow your thoughts to flow, allow images to pass through your mind, allow the energies to flow through you so you have a better understanding of when signs show up, of when messages are significant. Because I had a pit in my stomach yesterday too. What was it for? What made me nervous? It's nothing significant, but I can't remember now. But anyways, like, pay attention to that shit too for yourself. Oh, I'm gonna say it. There's something to do with, when a sharp object gets into you. That, I don't know if that's happened in the past or if that's what someone's gonna do. A hunter. Don't they carry those sharp objects with them? You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, predators, stalkers, they're hunters too, just in a different fucking form. The color orange and a hunter. But that's like what you wear out during hunting season. Does this person do stupid shit while it's hunting season, like lie that they're out hunting deer and they're, or whatever the fuck's in your area, and they're hunting people or you? Someone is a fucking liar is what they are. They do bad things, like, behind the scenes. And if this person has never committed a crime, like they haven't yet, they heavily think of it. You see the switch in their face, like you see their true colors, like, this is a Ted Bundy. It doesn't matter how much he smiles and how charismatic he is. It's a he. If you get that feeling, who gives a shit what they say or what they look like, or if you look nuts? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Because that's what's making me think of, is like, no, so-and-so would never do that. You're crazy. Like, I can't even believe you're thinking that way. Well, I don't know. Someone better fucking believe it, because alright, I want more on this person. A ring, so I don't know if there's phone conversations or if they're going to try to call you. There could be a significance with someone, like with a ring, like maybe they're married, or it's a specific ring. Definitely a psycho. This person's very intelligent and they're very sneaky. They might even have hidden money, like money stashed away, that maybe their spouse doesn't know about or people around them don't know about. I feel multiple forms of income, which, I mean, that can happen with anybody, but this person definitely has money somewhere. Liberation. Something to do with a talker, talking about this. I mean, if you've had a strange encounter with a psycho, maybe talking about it will be liberating for you. Someone might fear talking about something that happened in the past, but whoever this is does not want you to talk. That's the paradox here. It's weird. Okay. Talking is liberating, sharing, whatever. But yet it's also, what's the word? It's not detrimental. Devastating to the situation, I guess. So it's like it's good and bad, but necessary. Whatever this is good. It's both. It's good and bad, but necessary. So it's like a contradiction. How do I want to say it though? Like, there could be a significant document here as well, but It's like what's bad is good and what's good is bad. Didn't I see something about someone speaking up? And it was, what was that? Oh yeah, it was about funerals. Funeral director or whatever in Texas or something. I don't remember when it happened, but it was basically the funeral director was training somebody, so there were witnesses to this, and she mutilated someone because of his past, ultimately. I'm not diving into deets on all that, which, I mean, yeah, his past would anger you, but in that position, the person's already gone, so it's not your place to fucking do whatever. But anyways, that person never would have been persecuted or punished if the witness didn't say something. But from the witness's standpoint, talking creates liberation. Sharing this information is like, it's helpful, it's good, but it's also bad. So it's bad for the person who's going to be in trouble. It's bad for business because that funeral home is, you know, it sucks when shit like that happens, but it affects businesses. It affects a lot of different areas. It affects the family too. So it's like, do we really want them to know this is going on? Yes. So it's like, it's a good thing to speak up, but it's bad for the people in the wrong, or it's heartbreaking for others. Do you know what I mean? But that's the paradox in it. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, I'm not gonna deceptive shadow. Yeah, someone's true colors is gonna be fucking shown. Someone's demons are coming into the light. It's gonna seem bad, but it's really good. It's for the greater good is what I want to say. It's like admitting or seeing warning signs in someone and getting them the help they need, or bringing it up to someone's attention and it's actually being taken seriously so that nobody gets harmed versus waiting for a victim. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling here. I don't know. Someone's shadow is coming out. It's being illuminated. Some dark secrets. Something something not so cool that they did, basically, and that they're doing. Had 9. I don't know. I don't know. Someone's reached the end of the road here, just saying, in a situation. I'm just gonna pull one of these and then I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna. A new vehicle could be significant here. Maybe you got a new one or this person did. Go smudge yourself, cleanse your energy. Cleanse your house or home as well. Or that could be significant here. Something to do with someone's home. Hired hitman. Well, I was talking about paid XXX. Maybe that's why somebody is going to pay someone. Because they don't want you to tell on them. Talk of the town. Too much gossip going on. Good or bad. Definitely cleanse your energy, I'm just going to say. But naughty pics. Dirty hoe. Better off. Someone was talking shit about someone because they were up to no good. It's like pointing, maybe that's part of the paradox, but it's like pointing the finger at so-and-so going, they're a hoe, they're a cheater, they're a liar, they're this, they're that. But the person who's doing the pointing is the one who is all of those things. I gotta make you look bad. I gotta make you look bad. But I feel like you're just a caring person. You're a beautiful soul. People will see this person's true colors. They're gonna. I feel like people are seeing your true colors in a positive way as well. what's good is bad and what's bad is good. So it's like the mirror effect, if you think about it. This negative person looks good on paper, I guess. They look good, but they're not good. You don't look good because of gossip and talk and whatever. You know, maybe because you liberated yourself with freedom of speech and shared your story, whatever. Something about you. You don't look good, but you are good. There's the paradox. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I don't know why this one came up like this. It's significant for someone to at least pay attention to their intuition and, you know, really listen to yourself. First of all, it doesn't matter what other people think of you. If they think you're a dirty hoe or think you're a horrible person, let them, because they don't belong in your fucking life anyways, you know? It's not going to wreck you, you know? But it still is hurtful. It still sucks when that happens. But what goes around comes around. Motherfuckers like that always get caught. Someone might get caught by their spouse. Or by a lover. By another lover. You know, like when people point the finger at someone going like, oh, you're just a disgusting whore, you're this, you're that, whatever. So, like, how do I want to say it like this? How do I want to say it, period? Because I'm picturing somebody who basically claims to be perfect. They're loyal, they're trustworthy, they never cheat, they never whatever, anything like that. Like, and if anyone ever accused them of it, they'd be like, oh my god, I can't even believe you would think that. Like, I think I've proved myself over the years. You know what I mean? Like, I would never. And then they get caught with their pants down with somebody else. So, like, okay, for example, that this is because I'm like, why is there an external person in this analogy? And I'm not saying it like that. So, like, this person is doing shit they shouldn't with you. You're single, whatever. And you say something about it. It gets brought up, maybe just to one person, but people tend to talk, you know? Or if it does get brought up, maybe it didn't yet. Regardless, it's like, I'm going to combat this, like, you're a liar, you're whatever. Like, you're going to believe so-and-so over me? Like, they're this, they're crazy, they're whatever. And then years later, that person who was like, oh, you know, whoever outed them is nuts, they get caught with somebody else or doing it to somebody else or whatever. And it's like, there's no getting out of that now, motherfucker. Guess so-and-so wasn't crazy. Whatever this is going to happen again. Yeah. It's going to happen again. All right. Love you guys. Peace.